Morning. We haven't done one of these in a little while. Uh, Summertime it was like everything was so busy, and so now that things are slowing down, we'll do start doing these again. This is Yard Sale. It's our relatively new double IPA. I think it's been on for about 2 weeks now, maybe a week and a half. Um, so it's pretty similar to all the double IPAs that have come before it. To clear up any kind of like speculation, background, whatever, we're pretty much using the same recipe for every double IPA that we come out with. We'll see that kind of like be a little more cohesive as we go into winter and then all the way into next summer, as part of like an actual beer series that we're going to call the Double IPA Adventure Series. And then they just all have kind of like wacky names. So yeah, we're going to put these in cans and kind of make it a whole thing. Because it's good to have a 4 pack of double IPA that you can sell out of the cooler here. So yeah, this is the latest edition. The main thing that we do with each of these double IPAs is we change up the hops every time. So since it's a double IPA, obviously we're in the camp of IPAs, which really feature hops prominently. With this, we do a mash hop and a whirlpool hop or a cool pool hop, as well as a dry hop. So you're getting 3 different hop infusions at different times throughout the brewing and cellaring process. We try and keep the hops that we're putting in the same all the way through. I think this one is Laurel Cryo, if I'm not mistaken. We've got it on the menu. That'll also be a thing with the Adventure Series from now on. You're always going to have the hops on there for people. Like I'm sure you've all had people who come up or ask at the table like what hops are in this. I know that's not the majority of people, but for the small subset of people who like really want to know, we're going to have it like right on the menu there. And so that'll hopefully clear up any thing. You'll see a lot of times with the description on this one, and you've probably already seen it, I kind of like repeat that description because I just really like at least that initial sentence that we've come up with. So don't be surprised if you keep seeing those on the different ones. This one was preceded by carbon fiber full suspension, which was preceded by, anybody remember? We had, what was it? Um, oh no, that was the Belgian, yeah. That was Friend of the Devil, yeah. Yeah, well, whatever. The next one that's coming after this is Knuckle Huck. They're all like, yeah. Anyway, so what's fun about these IPAs that feature these different hops is you get to really like see with different hops what their characteristics are. Those characteristics will change from crop year to crop year. These are, I believe, 2023 Laurel Cryos. So hops can have all kinds of characteristics. They can get us. It's very similar to wine in that way. We can get descriptors on it, everything from like citrus fruits to tropical fruits to fresh cut grass, to just like the gamut, like really like is very wide. It's like a large spectrum. So yeah, so I thought that'd be a nice exercise for this morning. Let's like look at some of these aromatics here, give it a taste, and just let me know what you're getting out of it. Very hoppy for sure. I'm getting like a little bit of stone fruit out of this, like a little bit of apricot. It helps to like really take in the aromatics on these before you even taste it. Just because like once you taste it, like it really overwhelms your palate. If I'm like building a flight for people, I usually recommend that either the sours or like the strong IPAs be the last on your flight because it's gonna blow out your palate, and then like affect your River Light's gonna taste like hops all of a sudden because you've just had a double IPA. So Yeah, generally with flights, you want to stack them from light to dark or light to heavy, and heavy can either refer to ABV or IBU, so the amount of hops that we're putting in there. So, okay, what else are you guys getting out of this?
Floral.
Floral? Yeah, for sure. Almost like, we got some marigolds in the other day that we were gonna put into a beer, and it's like kind of got like a very like a flowery floral
Earthy
aroma.
floral.
Yeah, earthy. Yeah, for sure. There's also something in there that I really can't put my finger on, but is interesting. Like heavy how? Like mouth feel or yeah.
Like compared to the Cure.
Ah, compared to the Cure. Yeah, so this is there's a little bit of like tweaking in here. So the Cure's got a lot of flaked wheat and oat to make it like very very light on the palate, which kind of like gives room for the hops to work there, and is like also something that's like have another, have another, have another. That's kind of like the way that the Cure is built. Um, this is like a beer that I can be a little more heavy-handed on, because I know you're only going to have so many double IPAs, or it's wise for you to only have so many double IPAs probably. So like here, I'm a little bit more like I can blow it out on the heavy end a little bit, and that creates space for um, the bitterness charge here is a lot higher than it is on the Cure. So the Cure's in it like I don't know, maybe 20, maybe it might be in the 40s, probably something around the 20s IBU. It's on the menu. We can check it out. But the double IPAs are around like 60 IBU. So this is for people who really like that like bitterness kick, and that's working in there independent of the aroma hops. Like,
I like the glass
oh yeah, yeah, the Tiku glass. Yeah, that's my favorite too. Okay, what else? Anybody? I would say that there's like a very like juicy characteristic to this. Like it's almost like some of the flavors that are in there are leaning towards like very fruity and just that like kind of classic New England IPA. Like it's kind of a term that's fallen out of favor a little bit. People either say like New England or hazy. Not many people brand New England IPAs as juicy anymore. I don't know. I think maybe it got a little off-putting to people, or something. I don't know. Just wrong vibes. Whatever. You might have people still come in and like ask if you have anything that's juicy. This is, I think, like kind of part of why that style got that name, which is like that hops, leaning towards like a very like fruity kind of overall taste, feel, whatever. Yeah, that's about what I have to say about
I'll
that.
say that like a lot of times an IPA will like kind of make me thirsty when I drink it. This like
Yeah,
makes my mouth water, so it like kind of quenches my thirst.
interesting. Yeah, it's like a full circle kind of
Right.
thing. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and there's like part of that is like there's tannins that are like drying up your mouth that are coming from the hops, and like that's what's causing that. So that's a pretty good observation.
I've been
Questions?
switched.
Yeah.
The year that I've been here,
Yeah.
right when I started, I would not have been in like anything to do with IPAs really, but that's been my favorite IPA, which is like
Really?
You know
the
what?
definition of an IPA.
That's my right. I like
Yeah.
it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I love that. That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's part of what we're trying to do here. Convert people to try some. Or
But keep all the other ones too.
keep all the other ones. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair
Someone
enough.
that comes in, he drinks like 3 or 4 yards like almost every day that I've heard.
Whoa.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dude's getting lit. Love it.
Yeah, he's getting loud. Yeah.
Yes.
Doesn't abide by the golden rule.
Maybe he sits here for like 2 hours.
What's the golden rule?
1 or 2 double IPAs.
Oh yeah. Okay.
What is
Fair
it?
enough.
1 or 2 double IPAs.
Oh.
I mean,
Feels like a loose rule, but
It's a very nice.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks everybody. We'll end the video with part of this. Yeah.